Yo, what is up, you guys? It's been forever. I haven't streamed in a minute. It's been a while. Gonna be playing some Blitz tonight. Honestly, I kind of miss streaming. Oh, the stream days are back. So what's happening right now? All right. Warm up with some Puzzle Rush. Always got to do that before playing Blitz so that you make sure you're playing with 5. I'm using a track. Might be like a little bit slow, but oh, by the way, I got a new computer. I might be like streaming more often because on that computer. I haven't started yet. I'm still using my Mac. It's more comfortable, but I might start using my Windows for streaming. Okay. I grinded Puzzle Rush so much on my phone, but for some reason, I'm barely able to break 50, which is pretty embarrassing. I need to get good. It takes. Bang, bang, bang. Wait, where's my mate? What is this position? What? Wait, what? Oh, I must be like tripping here. What is going on? Oh, okay, yeah. Okay. That was like crazy. B6 takes. Oh, do I have to push the pawn there? Dang. It's alright. Now we mate. Okay. Slow and steady wins the race. It won't get you 50 though. Not king of 2. Oh, these ones are always fun. It's so fun when you can push the pawn like an unlimited amount of squares because it makes you feel like you're really fast even if you're not. Knight takes b2. I'm trolling. Oopsies. Wait. So what's wrong with moving the king up? No. Here. King e8. I should share like the problem that I'm on right now. Low-key, like I don't really know why king c3 is not working. Okay, so if I go king c3, what is he gonna do? Maybe go like king e7, b4, f6, takes, b5, king here, b6, king there. Ah, interesting. I don't think I've seen something like this before. That's why I have to go b4 immediately, because now king e7 is not possible. You start to go king c3, and then if f6, you can take, b5. Wait, what? No. Okay. So if king e7, king c3, f6, b5, takes, b6. No, I'm not getting this. This puzzle's low-key confusing. I rarely run into like a puzzle on 40, which I don't understand, but let's see. Maybe if king e7, I can go b5. That's it. Yeah, because now f6 runs into takes, b6, b7, then b8's coming. Okay, so that makes sense. So king e7, b5, king d6, king b5. And anytime the king tries to come around, like, you can go king b4, and then I can immediately just start. I put the king in stalemate. So, okay. Is there like a way I can go to analysis board here? I really need to show this to you guys. Yeah, chess.com's like trolling me, but let's see if I can open an analysis board. I only ever use Lichess for analysis board, so I don't know like how I'm supposed to do this, but okay. Clear board. And it was like pawns on b3. The king is on b2. Pawns are like this, pawns on g5, and where's black's king? Black's king is on e8. Yeah, it's white to move here. Okay, so yeah, so the winning move is b4. This is actually really interesting. So if you go king c3, what's going to happen is black is just in time to get this pawn off the board. I cannot push b5 because the pawn is just way too slow. It's just got 0 movement speed. But what we can do is instead of going king c3, we go b4 immediately. And then after king d7, king c3, black has to try to stop this pawn. But now he can never push any of these pawns because I'll take and make a queen. So boom. Or a little bit more accurate, king here, and black has no stalemate. He's forced to push the pawn. We make a rook and we checkmate him. All right, now we're all warmed up. Time for some 3-minute games. Let's go. So who's online right now? Brew Chess, Christopher Yu, Jeffrey X, Bardia. Played Sorokin yesterday. Gotham Chess. Oh, if I could play Gotham Chess, that would be good content. I'm right below him. Or below Gotham Chess. No, why am I below Gotham Chess? That's not good. There's like so many people on 2901. It's like you get to 2900 and you just sit. You'll always see a lot of people at like the barrier of like a rating. Like 3000 is kind of the same thing. You see like a lot of people like right around there. Because people like get a rating and they just don't want to play anymore. They just want to sit on that rating. I don't know if I'll do that when I get 3100, but all right, let's flip a game while we're waiting. Want to lose versus the final move. This guy's really strong, so fall Bora. Let me check his FIDE right now. What is Safal Bora's FIDE? 2496, 2500 around. Yeah, it's a good rating. He's a very solid player, but he can definitely play aggressive as well. Okay, so both sides have the same material. Maybe rook d7. Don't really want to give up the open file. The thing about rook d7 is it creates a threat of rook takes b7 and bishop takes b7. He's then take and maybe take on b7. Yeah, that's good too. Take on g6, take on b7. White will be up a pawn. So maybe we're looking at another dub for Mr. Want to Lose. That'd be a really good result for him. But he's usually a little bit high rated than this. I don't really know why he's at 3064. I think he's like around 3100 level. G5. That's a cool move. Bishop takes G5 is met with the rook B8. I really need to get higher than all these guys. Like that's what my goal is. Gotta just pass them all, make it to the top. But we have not been gaining much recently, so I don't know what the issue for that. Oh, Sorokin, let's go. I played him yesterday, and I'm gonna play him again today. Okay, what is he doing? He's starting with the gambit line. Queen's gambit declined Marshall 10 gambit. Yeah, I'll probably go like e3, just try to play safe. Whenever you don't know like what gambit your opponent is doing, most of the time you just gotta chill out a bit. Just don't do anything like too reckless. 94? Okay, this guy's going all in. I go queen c2, he's gonna go bishop f5, bishop d3. Probably playable, to be honest. Let's try that. Queen a5. Yeah, that's possible as well. Queen takes, bishop d2. This is like really weird. I could even actually drop my knight back. No, but then you'll play f5 and then you'll take on d4. Actually, should I do it? I'll do it. I think f5 does weaken his king a little bit. Okay, I'm playing way too slow. I gotta just like speed up a bit. Oh, okay, it goes for that. Interesting. I don't want to go queen takes e5. Yeah, I'm a little bit too behind in development. Okay, he's kind of forcing me to do it. Rook c8. There's a lot of pressure on my position right now. Queen d4 should keep everything protected. Now I want a castle. Sorokin is usually not this aggressive. I don't know what's gotten into him. I think it's just Blitz. He's just like having fun. Of course he's a strong Blitz player, but Bro is like on something right now playing this aggressive. Castles. Yeah, now I need to. Can't castle myself yet, unfortunately. I have to go a3. Oh, he has bishop d3. Oh yeah, I shouldn't have allowed this. That's really annoying. Wait, that's really frustrating. Gotta play for b4 somehow. I'm up 2 pawns, but I can't castle. It's a bit of a trade-off here. Okay. No, I allowed it f5 or h5. Maybe h5 stronger. Oh, he trades off with the queen. Wait. What? Why do you... Oh, rook. Oh my gosh, I just hung my rook. Alright, that was really bad. Okay, I was just like up a pawn, but I was really slow that game. I gotta pick it up. Bishop b2. Let's play e5. Rook e1. I think I can go rook e8. I'm not sure remember how this line goes, or maybe it's bishop g4. Yeah, maybe this is how it goes. Or I could even go knight b7. I've actually had this exact position before, so you don't even have to take on b4. You can go knight b7 sometimes. Just because... Okay, bishop f2 might be on the cards. I kind of want to like... Okay, he's gonna go like that. Yeah. He's playing for c5. h6, c5. How do I deal with that? That's really annoying. I can't really protect it. All right, we got to make the most beta move in existence. That's a really embarrassing move to make. But I do not know how to keep that knight protected. Okay, a lot of pressure's coming on the board. No, but he's gonna trade and go rook a7. Nah. This is so ugly. This is so ugly. What am I doing? Ew. What was that? All right. I'm low-key one game away from like smashing my computer. I've not been having a good day today. Bishop's on e7. Okay, I'll try to develop the bishop to g2. Okay, queen to 2. I'm gonna go e4 and then try. Oh, he's sacking the pawn. Okay, come on, don't tell me that this actually works. Just keep it protected. Yeah, bishop e4 is a thing. I don't really know what it does though. Okay, queen c3. Ugh, what am I? He's trying to control all the dark squares. It's really annoying. So Roken is low-key positional. Hella positional. Okay, 95. Just calm down. You're up a pawn. You're up a clean pawn. Queen d5 check. No, he doesn't go for queen d5. Wow. Now he's probably still not gonna do it. Okay, now he's picking up the speed. He knows he's lost. Pawn to h4 is coming. And we just go boom, push the pawns down the board, push them, baby. Let's go. e5, b4 first. e5. If I go d5, is he going to take on a4? Yeah, why am I scared of such things? What am I doing? Just push the pawn. Just chill out. Five, queen takes. Queen trade is good for us. His bishop is really bad. That does not avoid it, buddy. Oh, he's gonna go queen a8. Tricky. Okay, move the king away. No. Wait, I'm panicking. Gotta move. We got to move. See, rook d7. What's next? Okay, I'm so slow. Pick up the speed loop. No way. Did I actually hang that pawn? Oh my gosh. Shit. What the Oh my gosh, I'm such a choker. What am I doing? How did I draw that? I think you had rook takes f8, maybe. I mean, I have to check the analysis for that later, but that was a massive choke. Oh, congrats on winning the tourney. Thanks for that, bro. Wait, I played knight a6 before a5. Okay, I'm gonna try the knight d7, knight b6 Magnus idea. This is a pretty cool idea on the King's Indian. No. Why did I allow this? What am I doing? There's no way I actually allowed this. Wait, actually, I hope it's not lost. There's a chance. Just gotta stay calm, cool, and collected. Every time I play kid, I swear I'm just lost out of the opening. What is up with this opening? Maybe it's just me. Maybe I just gotta get better at it. Are you playing the tournament this weekend, by the way? There's a tournament at Poison Pawn. Yeah, I'm gonna put my bishop on d6. Oh. I mean, he allowed me to get in bishop b4. I don't know why. Why did he do that? Wait, what? Really? He's gonna go queen e3. Okay, he's gonna go queen e3. That's his idea. Yep. Okay, but this doesn't really. It's just okay. It's just an exchange sag. Just gotta chill out a bit. Gotta be chill. Knight c4. Bring the rook in. He does have the bishop pair, but we have some counterplay. He's probably gonna. No, take on a5 does not really a disrespect. I mean, I guess he doesn't have that many choices, but oh, he just I mean, he could play that position on. It's lost, but bro, Sorokin loses one game to me. And he doesn't want to play again. I think he thinks I'm underrated. Okay, we'll look at the analysis. You're not playing the weekend tournament? Oh, guys, we beat a 3100.
You followed a great.
I'm not really happy with how I'm playing recently, though. I think it could be better. Oh, it's just how they normally play it, right? Like this and then rook e8. This looks so passive though. Knight h7 or knight? Okay, knight h7. What's like the main idea here? If he goes h3, not that. H3 takes. Knight d7, rook b1, a5, a4, 3, knight g5. Yeah, logical. Very playable. So the idea is to go knight h7, knight g5. Yeah, there's like a bunch of business. I don't know what I'm doing here. Then he's like totally winning. And then he just. Oh, what's up? Chris challenged me. I must have gotten a call from Chris. He usually only challenges me after he calls me. Are you watching the stream, Chris? Are you there? Oh, this does work. Wait, yeah. I don't know why. Yeah, he miscalculated here. He has rook takes e1, so queen takes e1 was a little bit much. And then he resigned here, even though this is like not really that bad. I mean, it's not good, but we'll look at the other game now. Oh wait, I'm not streaming. Oopsies. Wait. Right, let's look at this game. Yeah, this I kind of took a massive L here. So far so good. By the way, shout out to Chris who taught me this h6 move here. Is Chris in the chat? Bro, I think you had rook takes fa instead of queen f6. The kid is mid low key. I don't know, man. I mean, I think kid is pretty solid. Yeah, this is also a thing. Like knight bd7, followed by knight g8, h5, and then bishop h6, traded to bishops. Okay, this knight c5 idea just is not that good. That's good to know. That's good to know. I mean, I really want to get better at playing the kid. And then you can do like f4, knight b6 ideas. Yeah, but if you want to play for a win, the kid is a really good opening because you get really like imbalanced positions. But like I'm also playing it like a primate, so yeah, and here I kind of just got like broken here and just got dismantled. We had one more game against him, which I think was we had a pretty good chance. It's the second game. Benoni? You think it was mate at the end? Wait, out of mid? Oh, this is not the game. I was white. I know I was like completely winning. I don't know. Oh, I didn't check the first game too. He did some really weird like gambit, which did not work. But okay, this is really funny. This is not really an opening, but yeah, bishop f6. We're just better here. I gave up square for no reason. Trades. Okay, we're up a pawn and completely winning, and I just don't win this position. What is wrong with me? Yeah, I need to just like kick this bishop away. It has almost no squares. Rook a2 is coming as well. Yeah, this would already just win a piece for me. So, was I scared of something? I don't know. Rook e8. Yeah, and then rook f5's just sold. Okay, now we have a million blunders. Queen a3 just wins. I missed. Oh, I made it. Oh my, I do puzzle rush so much just to be missing these moves in time pressure, bro. No way. No way. Wait, what were you saying? Instead of rook takes f8? What are you saying? Instead of... Oh, yeah, I had rook takes f8 instead of queen. Yeah, you're right, you're right. Yeah. Yeah, this is a massive choke. Yeah, you're right. All right, we will hop on for a few more. I don't know how long I'm going to be streaming. I've just gotten back into it, so... I wonder if we could play any of these players, like Brian, Lin. Pretty strong. Okay, King Harry. Let's play the London system. I think you can go e5 somewhere. I don't know where it is, but that's a line. Can we play? Maybe at the very end. I just started playing in pool, so... I'm gonna go rook e1 in 95. Let's drop the queen back. 95. Yeah. Okay, now do some trades. Try to get the knight to c5. That looks like a good score for the knight. Okay, now I'm threatening. I have a threat. Takes, queen takes d5. And he falls for it. Let's go. Let's go. Queen takes d5, and then f5 is coming. Yep. That does not work. I have queen b3. I didn't really see queen c6, but sometimes you just get lucky like that. That was a good game. Oh, Riley's at 3K? I don't know who Riley is, but I'm somehow negative versus him. I do have an inkling of who that could be, but... I haven't played this guy, Marty 435, in so many years. It's been a minute. Ooh, if we could play Philippians, that would be insane. Maybe have to get to like 3100 first. It's higher rated than Magnus. We'll see if Dachi wants to play. Dachi is always a fun opponent to play against. Play Gotham. He's not accepting challenges. He probably gets challenged too much. Doesn't look like Dachi wants to play. Actually, he does. He's a grinder. I think his peak is like definitely above 3K, but... I made a video. I beat my first Grandmaster recently. Time on off. Bastrico variation. I really want a variation to be named after me. Oh, we should play the E4, E5 Naroditsky variation. That's a cool line. Rip Naroditsky. Forever engraved in the world of chess, though. He's got a line named after him. Yeah, bishop e2 is the thing. Then castles, bishop b4. This is a really old line. I think it's like bishop b4 is one line and bishop e7 is another line. He goes knight a4 here. This is how it goes. And I do not remember what I'm supposed to do. I just know that I don't take the pawn for some reason. It's knight a4, and then I do not take the pawn. Because there might be like a knight b6 and a queen d4, something like that. I don't think knight takes c6 is the right move, but we'll see. Vias opening, e4, c5, knight f3, f5. Bro, that's got to be losing by force, right? Okay, now he plays knight a4. That's pretty interesting. Actually, just gonna castle. I don't mind if he takes this bishop because it's really... Actually, I do mind. I lose a pawn. I lose the a6 pawn. Oops. Okay, he doesn't take it. Instead, he allows this, but his idea is queen d4. Or b8. Stop any knight b6 ideas. He's definitely not 1800 strength, by the way. It's not a very accurate representation of his strength. I want to go a5. Try to go bishop a6. I'm avoiding pushing d5 because if e5, I want to go knight d5. And now he finally plays c4. Now, maybe. Yeah, now I'll go d5. Oh, my bishop is stuck. Oopsies. Wait, I just got baited so hard. Okay, I gotta get myself out of this sticky situation. How do I do that? Yeah, I'm definitely losing a little bit of material here somehow. Maybe it's not the end of the world. Yeah, there's still a pin. Oh, wait, what? Dachi made a mistake. That was unnecessary. Yeah, he could have just taken my knight. Keep going. Yeah, I'll play c4 is white. It's just the Vias opening. c4, e5, and then like g3. Must be really boring here. Oh, a6. Interesting. I've never seen that. Must be like a waiting move or some sort of idea. Okay. I don't really understand the point of a4 though. Or I could have maybe went b3 and d4. c5 is also pretty chill. Okay, he wants to go queen takes d4, and then his knight escapes by miracle. Now the pawn in a6 actually looks useful. Wow. And Dachi is some sort of a magician for sure. I don't know why I've not had the best health recently. I'm not sure what's happening, but maybe it's because I traveled too much. Like I traveled just a bit to go to 2 tournaments in a row, and then like all of a sudden I was just like feeling really sick. It's like being like that for a while, so. Okay, kick the knight back, and then we should be able to play with the 2 bishops. Hmm. If he plays c4, I'm going to try to target that pawn. Yeah, f5 is definitely possible. Boom, bring the rook in via a4. And now c4 comes. I didn't actually expect it right now. Wait, how do I stop knight d3? Do I not? I'm like really tired. Why am I yawning? Okay, my rook on a4 is really poorly placed now, though. It's a problem. Because it's blunted by this pawn. Gonna go d6. Just. Oh, yes, queen takes d6. Oh, what am I doing? Maybe I can get this pawn back. I feel like I'm probably lost, though. Whoa. That's a heavy move. It's really heavy. Queen f3 is probably GG. Queen f2 is also probably GG. Yeah, my rook on a4 disappointed me. Queen f3 is more accurate for sure. Okay. He allowed this. Maybe the little bit of this and a little bit of that we can survive. A little bit of this and a little bit of that. Okay, this is like pretty unnecessary to like allow all of this. Yeah. All right, we'll just take the draw. Probably be the one who gets flagged in that end game, especially since he has the knight. Facts. Yo, what's up, Malloy? Nice tournament. You had a really good tournament. Matt. Oh, are you Matt Weir? Games are so fun against you. Wait, did you guys play in that Chess Masters at Houston camp? I think I had a student who played there, so okay, this is the Vienna variation. So against the Vienna, you go bishop b4 or b5. I'm gonna try b5. I don't actually know how this line goes, but we're gonna make it up on this as we go along. There's like a really like interesting piece sacrifice line that Bach No played in the US Junior Championship. Stop dropping the government name on YouTube, bro. What's the government name? All right, let's see. How do I play actively here? I'm gonna go a5, gain some space on the queen side. Did you see my newest video? I finally got my GM win. Long awaited Grandmaster win. Gonna keep pushing. I don't really care about this pawn that much because as long as I get the light squared bishop, that's worth more than the pawn. But he might go knight g5 and start to be really annoying, so what do I do against that? Okay, this is just gonna be like I did not see this far ahead. Okay, we're kind of down a pawn, but compensation does exist. Dachi has turned on the burners. Like, he's playing so fast. First GM without beating a GM dreams? Yeah, yeah. No, I was actually traumatized from not beating a grandmaster. Like you guys would like not get it. It was so bad. Like I was like, am I actually gonna die without beating a GM? I mean, it's a little bit early to think about dying, but like it was like at that point. Like, please, all I want is one grandmaster win. Every time it was just choke after choke after choke. This is not a good position here. If we can get the queens off the board, we have good drawing chances, but if we don't, it's going to be a little bit tough. Actually, I could push pawn to c5. That's my next goal. Just trade off this d4 pawn. That'd be really good for us. Yeah. Okay. That's some really high-tech move. Wow. King takes, he wants queen h3. And d takes c5. He's too good for me. Wait. No, the rook takes a4. What am I doing? Ooh, I got baited really hard. Yeah, that's gonna be all she wrote. We keep going. We have a little bit more resistance, but it's pretty bad. I felt like I had to have equality there, but I'm not really sure. I went wrong. Definitely allowing queen h3 was not good. What was the question you asked about the Taimana, by the way? I kind of forgot. Okay, a6. I've played against this line before. I don't really get the point because Okay, he wants to go b6. That's his idea. Just gonna defend. He goes b6, I'll take. Bishop takes b4, we have c3. Everything works out in the end. Okay, why is he so excited to get rid of this bishop, this light squared bishop? I don't really understand this. We're just up the clean pawn here. Let's see how Dachi withers the storm. He could go a5, b5, but if he goes bishop takes c5, I have some ideas in mind. Okay, now I just need to somehow convert this pawn. Don't do anything too dumb. My pawn majority is a little bit like fixed though. That's the annoying part. Oh, he's doing that. I don't agree with that. I think that really weakens his position a lot. It's a little bit ambitious. Just a little bit. Okay, just like stacking all of his pieces on this file. Is he trying to bait me into going d4? Let's go d4. Now f5. I'm not getting as much as I'd like out of this position, though. I'll be totally honest. Okay, now I should be able to take on e6 and put my knight on f5, and then I can be happy. Two rooks would dominate a queen in this position, I think. Just gonna put the rook on e4. No, just gonna trade everything. Yeah, there's no way you live if you do this. Okay, bring the king up. Is he trying to say that he has a fortress here? I mean, I guess I can't really push the b pawn, but with the time advantage, I'm gonna grind this. I mean, I have a time disadvantage, but I'm up a pawn, so. Ooh, I need to. No, this isn't what I was looking for. My pieces are so passive. What do I do? Okay, I gotta drop back. This is really frustrating. Actually, this is already a draw. He just takes on f3. Or I might actually lose this if I'm like not careful. Wait, maybe at some point if I can push b5. At some point. Maybe one day. The issue is I just don't really have any targets to attack. Oh, he did give up control over this diagonal though. That was like pretty unnecessary. Now Dachi's about to get pressed. Okay, I bring the king around. Wait, am I about to like lose? Oh my gosh. Wait. Okay, let's just like forget that this game ever happened. You know what? Let's just forget that game ever happened. Just pretend that game did not exist. What line do I play as black? Bishop e3, a6, time on of. I think you go b5 there, right? That's what I play. I play b5. d3 against a Caro? Yeah. That's the Caro Con beta variation. Our next goal is 3100 Blitz. That's our next goal. Sometimes I'm streaking, other times I'm like kind of clowning around. But I guess the average... My knight's a little bit stuck on e4. Let's put some pressure. If the bishop comes up, I can go pawn c5. Pawn f4 is always met with pawn h5. Here, I can't take because... Okay, that was pretty clever. He has f3, so... Dachi is a very tricky player. He's a tactician. He's very tactical. Okay, that move I don't know if I agree with. Do I not have rook takes c5? Why does this not work? f4. Yeah, I guess it doesn't work because of that. But knight e6 is really strong. I'm going to push d4, kick his pieces away. Bang, bang, bang. Still, I can't take that pawn. That's frustrating. It's okay, I'll push... No, I'm not going to push d4. Am I going to push d4? Yeah, I am. That's the high-level way of deciding whether to push a pawn. You just keep asking yourself if you're going to do it, and whichever voice wins out, that's how you know to push it or not. He can go rook e4 and try to win the pawn, but that's not really the way that Dashi likes to play. It's definitely far more on the aggressive side. Bishop takes d4 is probably coming. I have c5 though, so it's got to be a little bit careful. But it might work for him in the end. Bishop takes d4, c5, queen c3. All right, just don't have to calculate that, I guess. I don't know why I didn't trust it. I mean, I feel like he had to go for it. Now his position's pretty sus. B5. Okay. Rook takes C5 and rook takes B2, both on the cards here. I don't want to take just yet because the issue is, yeah, there's bishop G3. So what we do is we stop bishop G3, and now rook takes C5 is a huge threat. Once that happens, I can also push H3. This position's just totally lost. Yeah, let's go. Easy dubs. 2980, teach me how to be like you. I feel like you can hit 2980, Shashwath. Bro, you have a brother who's hit like 31. Like, Shakith is insanely good at Blitz. Do you go for the pawn with B4 after B5 in that time line? Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. To be honest, it depends. If I have it prepared, I will. If I don't, I won't. Moscow variation. I do go for the pawn though, yeah. I think that's the best way to play. Okay, this is also another very beta line for black. It's just a Maroxy. You can take with a queen or the knight. I'm gonna take with the knight. Might have knight e5. It's all right. Okay, queen a5 I can definitely meet with rook g1. Rook c1, my bad. Oh, if I go bishop d2, I might have some problems. Like, does he have tactics? No, no way, right? Queen c5 is coming. I'll go knight f3, just drop back. If he goes queen c5. Knight takes h2 I did think was a thing, but I don't think it works. Why does it not work? Come on, anal beads vibrate. Probably knight d5 should be good here. Bishop b4. Did they do the vibrating? Yeah, this knight's just really misplaced. Okay, he's gonna go for this. Probably the best thing you can do. Unfortunately, it doesn't work because I dropped my knight back. I don't actually take his knight here. That would give him a lot of compensation. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take, and then I'm gonna drop my knight back. Now his knight's just really stuck. Yeah. You can't be like him though. Whenever you play him, you get adopted. Yeah, Shakith is really tricky. I don't think I'm positive against him. I don't know. I feel like he might be stronger in Blitz than in Classical. Okay, let's see if he goes G4. No, he doesn't go G4. He goes Queen F3. Against Queen F3, there's a couple ways you can play. You can go Bishop D6. You can go B5. You can go Knight F6. We're gonna go Knight F6. This boring ass line with Queen G3. That's like a really frustrating line to play against. I go like Queen G3 here is really annoying. What do I think I have to take. Wait, do I have Knight G4? I think he might have played it wrong because you should not allow Knight G4 here, as far as I remember. Oh yeah, this is definitely played wrong, 100%. I'm still probably not even better in this endgame. It's kind of crazy, huh? Just gonna go Knight D6. I'll just take. Yep. Give up this pawn. I feel like the queenside pawns are always a little bit scarier than the kingside pawns, but actually it can kind of depend because I do have like a more active king. These endgames are really, really fun. Like they're really interesting. Yeah, it's just like both sides just like roll their pawns down the board and just like autopilot basically. That's how you play these positions. Takes a lot of skill, totally. If he takes, I'm gonna go rook takes. Oh, bishop b7. I did not see. Wait, that doesn't work. Oh no, it does. Takes, takes, takes. Yes, takes on e4. That move I totally missed. That's really bad. Did he? He's not full. All right. What's the best resistance here? Gotta keep my king on the other side. You know what? Maybe if like he allows me to take, there's a chance I can draw. That's what we're aiming for here. I really don't like to play these positions as black, though. I'll be totally honest. Like these three on like three with white having the queenside pawns. I know the engine says it's equal a lot of the time, but like I've like ran it with the engine a few times. If you make like a single mistake as black, it's just like +2 out of nowhere. I think it's a little bit easier to play in classical than Blitz. Just a little bit. I hadn't streamed Blitz in a while. It's been like a minute. Yeah, I was really thinking here. I think his best move is probably to go c3. I got like kind of lucky by a miracle that I have this resource. But then like he's probably a little bit, yeah, let's think here. Like, okay, c3, f5. He can't push b5 yet, so he has to like waste some time with like some random move like rook b6, rook e4, and then a6, g4, b5, g3. Maybe we're faster here. So like g3, rook f3. Yeah, okay, he goes for it. Now we have 0 chances to win, but draw is likely. All right, this is really drawn. We'll just give Dachi the draw. Normally I would dirty flag like anybody else, but like he gives me the draws in drawn positions, so I'm just gonna give it to him there. Okay, I'm gonna play a different opening this time. Let's see. We need 2 French. Yeah, this is a thing. I do remember this. What does white do again? It would be funny if I play like queen c4 and just pretend that I'm playing like an Italian with the queen on c4. Wait, I really want to do that. Should I do that? Just like queen c4 or like queen b5, the Roy Lopez. Okay, maybe it's not that funny, but let's see. No, I'm gonna go 3. Knight a3 and knight c4. Okay, we did win the bishop here. That's an accomplishment. Castle queenside. Maybe a push d4. Guys, I'm about to reach 100 subscribers, by the way. I'm so happy. I never actually thought I'd get 100 subscribers on like anything ever. So I'm thinking about doing a challenge for like 100 subscribers. Any ideas? I'm gonna be asking this question on YouTube soon, so I'm open to like just about anything. It's got to be legal and it's got to be related to chess. And then we're like pretty good. Basically anything. Okay, now I gotta start an attack on the king side somehow. That means I gotta move my knight. Then push pawn to f4. Yeah. Here. Play subs for 100 subs. Sandbagging until you hit 100 elo OTB. I might get banned if I do that. Honestly, I don't want to do that, but I could actually get banned. I used to sandbag accounts and I was a lot younger. I used to sandbag a lot of chess.com accounts. I've been banned for that. I had a hard time dealing with losses. It's okay though. We've gotten slightly more mature, so it's good. Knight takes e5. I'm gonna go knight f3. Play subs. That's a good idea. Probably I might do that. Play subs at 100 subscribers. Just have like a, I don't even know, like maybe like a 1 hour session or so where like people can just challenge me. We just go over the games and chill. Collab? Only rated games against you until you hit 100. You had a pretty good tournament, right? Malloy, you had like a really high performance rating. It was like 1900 or something. I thought you might get a little bit tilted after you lost against Will Reuter, but I'm like, you were really able to make that comeback though. I should not have. Okay, you know what? It's shouldn't have allowed this. Now he's gonna go knight c4. This was really sloppy by me. Yeah. Oh, we're really down on time here. Okay, I really started fumbling this position. What to do? What to do? Oh, only have 20 seconds. I didn't realize how down on time I was. I mean, the position's not even like bad, but we'll probably lose this due to time. Unless Dachi becomes a big brother and gives us extra time. Got him thinking. It's not easy. Ooh. Okay, we'll probably lose this on time, but we got a winning position, so I'm happy. Or not a winning position. Never mind. This position's lost. Okay, he got us. He got us. Oh, he gave us the he gave us the draw. I mean, I don't know. We could have lost that. We should have lost that. I would not have minded if I lost that position. Got outplayed. You just binge watch anime until midnight and you were fine. What anime did you watch? Oil up for 100 subs? I'll do it at like 10,000. We gotta get way bigger for that. A chess player oiling up. That's pretty funny. Let's take Chainsaw Man. It's a good anime for sure. Low-key glazing a little bit, but it's true. I did not deserve that. I got outplayed. Oh, I beat Magnus in a 3-minute game, guys. I don't know if y'all watched that video, but if you haven't, you need to check it out. I'm like waiting for my big break. I know it's gonna come at some point. Ever since I was in Australia, I've been grinding, so maybe one day the chess gods will be kind. We just have like an insane pop-off tournament. Do chess boxing against you? Bro, we're in like a different weight division. How would that work? I swear you're like 100 pounds, Vyas. You're like 100 pounds, right? Actually, you're kind of tall. You might be more. You guys should be grinding chess. Malloy, are you playing in the Poison Pawn tournament? There's a tournament this weekend. Whenever you're stuck and you don't know what to do, you have to ask yourself this question. What would Hans Niemann play in this position? It used to be Magnus Carlsen, but now it's Hans Niemann. You're 6 feet. You're not playing. You don't want to play Malloy? Why not? You have a chance to play me. If you want to play me, pull up to Poison Pawn. I know you guys asked to play me, so he's gonna go Queen takes C4. That's pretty annoying. Oh, knight takes D5. Fuck. Oh my god. Oh, sorry. I shouldn't be cussing. I have kids here. Oh my gosh. That was so bad. I should have just took an F4. Hans would have played Bishop F8. He'd be in challengers by like one person. What's the rating for the challengers? U1750? I'm still grinding Blitz. At the end of my session, I think I'll play games. I really want to just get in some practice, though. That's my goal right now. Just gonna take with the bishop. Did you see Judith might become president of Hungary? I thought she declined that. I did read about that though. She was nominated or something, right? That's like pretty crazy. I don't really know like many people from Hungary though, so okay, I'm just about keeping everything defended, but Anish, are you Tomo by chance? Absolutely, yes. You can probably tell by my last name. I don't know about rookie 8. Now I'm gonna go like knight f4, 96, and just plop that knight in his face. The thing I really like about chess.com is it gives you like the opportunity to play some of the best players that there are without having to like travel. You can just like be in the bathroom, just queue up for a blitz game and like find a house arena or something. I actually played him yesterday. Vanakam? Yeah, Vanakam. Queen h3. Think we can. He's gonna go rook h6. That's his idea. Not that scared of it though. Come on, we can deal with that. Queen e2. People just don't like to lose to me. Like a couple of people have lost me over the board and they just like completely storm out. It's like losing to me is like that embarrassing. I low-key feel that. I wouldn't like to lose to myself either. Yeah, I'm gonna try to bring my rook up. This rook is a little bit passive. Like his bishop is active, my knight is active. It's kind of hard to really. F6 doesn't work here. Guess not. Okay, my rook is like going like on a journey. Where did I even put my rook, bro? I'm just gonna bring him back. This is such a lame game. That's really unfortunate. I mean, could have moved his bishop, I guess, but yeah, his king was in a mating net. Bishop on e5 is low-key better than the knight, you think so? The bishop is a sniper with pawn on d5 and f5. Yeah, perhaps. My justification is that the knight like controlled a lot of squares though, especially around his king. I do think so though. Yeah, his bishop was better, but I feel like the position's probably about equal. Knight c3. This is a very boring line. The Alapin is like very drawish. Very newbie. Low skill line. Still played quite a bit sometimes, but I don't know. I don't really play the Alpine myself. Wait, you're trying to do chess full time, right? Good question. Yeah, to some degree. I do like a combination of teaching, playing, content creation. But I am going back to college. I'm just waiting like another couple weeks before the semester starts. I'm trying to go to Europe right now to play in one of the leagues, but I don't think my FIDE rating is high enough. So I'm trying to get that up too. Well, college, University of Houston. I would like to do chess full time though, yeah. I don't see any job which is like really appealing, but we'll see. What I really want to do is I want to win like a really big tournament, which would give me like a lot of hope. Like a really big open tournament. Because those can be pretty competitive. You just came back from Europe, played some of the worst chess in your life. Yeah, working sucks. You're like what are you working as? Are you working right now? Bro, can you play, please? You've asked this like 5 times. Yes. Right now, I'm still grinding against 1800 strength. I want to play him right now. I'm just training. Get me to 100 subscribers, we'll play. Are you going to be at Poison? You're not going to be at Poison Pawn, right? Okay, we'll take this extra pawn. This one too. He can go rook a1. It's probably his best way to play. Yeah, and then rook c1. Probably very slightly better. I put the queen back on b2. So I'm gonna play this. I guess I'm not. He deviated. Tricky. Bishop takes d5 does run into knight takes d4. Let's be a little bit careful. Oh wait, he has rook a2. What am I doing? Oopsies. What do I do against that? Shit. That's really bad. I totally blundered that. Yeah, this is not good. Now I'm gonna be fighting for a draw. Hey, we're like a bit worse here, but so it might not even be like bad. But in a blitz game, this is like close to impossible to play. Just gotta hope for a bit of a blunder. Check. Let's go rook b1. Yeah. Try not to get mated challenge. If we don't get mated, there's a chance. Ah, no, this is just so bad. Yeah, I don't know why he allowed me to like get this, but okay, this was very unnecessary for Dachi to allow. Okay, I don't know. Just take a draw here, maybe. I mean, he can flag me, but we haven't been flagging each other this match. Like in a 3-minute game, we normally just give the draw. Should get some music for backgrounds. First time seeing someone live on YouTube, by the way. Yeah, I'll get some music next time. I've thought about that. What music would you guys want? Give some recommendations. I'll make it. Can't really play much music on YouTube. Do they have it copyrighted? I don't stream on Twitch yet. I've thought about it and I made like my account. Like I have my account ready, but I just have not. Like I just like YouTube. I don't know. It's just easier. It's just like the most viewers I've ever had. Yeah, they do. Bro, don't switch. Your parents like control your YouTube time, right? Or Twitch time. Knight b1 probably. If I go knight a4, that would be. I'm gonna go knight b1 and knight d2. Yeah. Just play really solidly and hope for the best. I don't really know how much like 3-minute translates to over the board. I've thought about this like a lot because I'm like a really big Blitz player. I was like, you know what? Like I beat Magnus in Blitz. Surely something has got to go my way over the board. And I mean, I guess it did. I did beat a GM. But I don't feel like I've been playing at like a higher quality. These positions are always a little bit tricky. But I just need to keep control over the queen side and not panic. Okay, did I panic here? Can't let that deep pawn come past. I can't go knight d3. He has knight b6. So I gotta keep the c4 pawn protected. Inevitably, the goal is to push e5 somehow. I don't know how I'm going to get that, but you feel like being good at Blitz helps a lot with the clutch factor and with understanding of structures at a high level. Yeah, I think clutch factor is really important in chess. Especially the higher you go, a lot of the game is decided by nerves. I've been quote unquote working on that a lot. I'll be totally honest though, like I'm not really sure how you're supposed to train that. I try, but I think confidence is like really important. Oh, this guy's like kind of putting me in the ground right now. C-pawn's really scary. I can't go e5 because he always takes on d5. So what do I do? Problem solving in action. Probably go rook c1. Try to take the pawn. Knight d1. b4 is on the. Oh wait, I slipped. That's tough. I mean, I'll probably just resign, but yeah, he's gonna give me the piece. Thank you, Dashi. Wait, knight takes d5. Like, is this not blunder a piece, guys? Oh, he has bishop d4. Oh, okay. Just go. I mean, he can play if he wants. Yeah, he just didn't want to take the free win. All right. Yeah. People say you can get it by hard work. That has not worked for you. How much do you work, Shashwat? Confidence is hard to get from chess. You have to have it, or you have to get away from it. You have to find a way to get it. Yeah, that's true. Yo, what's up, Hank? Confidence is like in your sophomore year of college, you used to train for 3 to 5 hours, which is a lot for a college student. That's a lot, yeah. What are you working on? For me, I did, like, 2 hours today of just calculation. I think one thing which helped me, like, I was able to beat Magnus recently in a online game. I think online, who was your first sub? I don't know, it was a random person. Finished GM prep, aggro, positional calculation, most event gameplay. Good. Keep working at that for sure. Yeah, I don't think you can. I think you need confidence, and I think I'll be honest, like I think I've gotten a lot more confident recently over the board. I've played the most OTB games that I've played since like 2013. So I've been playing so much over the board chess because like I'm not doing anything right now, so I'm like free all the time basically. So I've just been playing over the board. I think it's helped a lot with like confidence. Like that's why even against this GM, like against Ruiz, I normally choke pretty hard. But this time I was like I just straight up was like stone cold killer mentality, just converted, didn't do anything really stupid. I was like, you know what? Like I've gotten so many winning positions against him that it's not really like something to get excited about when I get another winning position against him. That gave me like a lot of confidence. So yeah, I think it's different for different people. Gotta find what works for you. Nothing beats playing a lot of OTB. It's hard to keep going and playing when you're losing everything. Yeah, I haven't had that much. Like when I just play and lose everything, that can be really hard. But I think it really does depend psychologically on what you can tolerate. Because like let's just be honest, like chess is very brutal, especially when you're trying to climb. Like I've been stuck at around before I hit my new peak at like 2416 FIDE, I'd been stuck at 24 like I'm like 2397 live. So like I've been stuck for a really long time. But I feel like it's really important to just keep believing. Do you blunder F5? I don't know why I allowed this. Ah, okay, that's his idea. He wants. Wow, Dachi is really smart, huh? King D8, Queen G5. He gets to move his knight away. He's gonna go Queen F7, maybe. Queen F7, Bishop D6, something like that. But I feel like I did. Did I calculate this right? Rook D1 is coming. Am I losing? I don't know. It's hard to tell. Maybe my king can find some shelter. Just like, please, King E7, please survive. Please. True, makes sense. Yeah, I mean, it's really hard when when you study a lot of chess and lose, but this is the way that I view it. Like, if it was easy, everybody would be able to do it. So that's the thing. Like, you got to keep going even when you don't have that motivation sometimes. Of course, that's only if you're really invested in your goal, but yeah. I mean, you're like aiming for IM. You're at FM, right? You're like 23 something FIDE. Like I think you and your brother are around the same FIDE rating. Could even go rook takes e3 here. No, it's too risky. My bishops control a lot of squares. That's why two bishops are so strong. That's annoying. Actually, maybe I can go e3, take some rook g8. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. Rook g8's coming next. Bang bang. Can probably go here first. Wait. Whoa. I have like a triangulation. Queen d3, king c6. Yeah, he has no checks. GG. That's probably all she wrote. E2 is coming next. You're under 2200. Do you have any suggestion for overcoming plateaus? I'll be totally honest. I'm at a plateau right now. I mean, I just hit a new peak, but playing and studying and just never giving up. That's my suggestion. Why do you guys want to play me so bad? How about at 100? How about at 100 subscribers? Are y'all playing each other? In 2024, around July, you peaked at 2320. Okay, so you've been having like a bit of a rough time. Like for me, I got to FM. I hit 2300 in like 9th or 10th grade, and then I dropped to 2230 FIDE. So at that time, what I did was that's when COVID happened, and I was able to improve a lot because there was like nothing happening during COVID. Also, the psychology of you got to just believe you can overcome the plateau. Like for me, I literally never thought I would beat a grandmaster. Like it might sound really weird because I'm like pretty high rated for most people's standards, but the amount of like trauma I've had from like near misses against GMs, like it was feeling really, really bad. But hey, it happened eventually, so I think oftentimes if you keep believing, then the good things will happen. Maybe I shouldn't have took on e7. I should have just dropped my bishop back. If he takes on f5, like I can't. Okay, no, but that cannot be good. Bishop g5. You felt you overcame the plateau in Southwest class, but after that you started going down. You started going hella downhill again. You overcame the plateau. Yeah, like I've gotten that feeling too before. It can change a lot, right? Like sometimes you think you're doing really well, and then like another time you're just losing all your rating, and it's like, whoa, what's happening? If you're below 2200 though, I do think you probably have like some sort of sizable weakness somewhere, just from like seeing a lot of 2200s play. Like they're good players, but there's usually like something missing a lot of the time. That's like the important thing is you figure out what that something is. I can probably go f3. Okay. So queen takes e1, bishop f3. Interesting. I didn't even think about that. Very creative player Dachi is. So if he does that though, I can go rook f1, and I really got to get a mouse so I can start drawing arrows. Rook f1, bishop props back, bishop takes f6. It's good for me. Feel that if you hit the rating, you feel it's high rated, then you feel that it is low rated. Yeah, there's like a phenomenon for this, Vias. I don't know what it's called, but it's like you. How does this work again? Probably somebody else can explain it better than I can. But like obviously, like a 100 will think a 1000 is a genius, and then like a 2000 will think a 1000 is a beginner. Like it's very relative and just subjective in general. What's like a good elo? What's high? Like I'm at like 2400 FIDE, and I realize that like a lot of 2400 FIDEs just don't really know what they're doing a lot of the time. So yeah. Like, even a lot of grandmasters, you can, like, show them positions, they'll just be completely lost and just not have any idea how to navigate the position. You blunder a lot. Yeah, being sharp is really important. Queen d3. Yeah, the idea of this is to go queen g3. I've played versus this line before. It's really dangerous. Take and go queen g3. So frustrating to play against these lines. Black gets like no winning chances a lot of the time. No, like f3. Yeah, being sharp is like exceptionally important, I think. Especially in this day and age when positional chess is important, yes, but like you definitely need to have like a good tactical ability as well. Knight f6. He can go g5, I think. Maybe we confused Dachi though. I think I'm supposed to go knight d7. No, just to see how this goes. Wait, Shashwat, where do you go to school? Okay, king e7. I feel like I have to be worse here. He just has two bishops. Where's my compensation? Okay, if I can go f6, e5, I should be happy. Gotta go. Somehow got a little bit of compensation. Before alert. Central pawns can be really fast. Some of these Taimanov endgames are actually really hard to play for white. That's one thing I've noticed. In my little bits of analysis, of course. A3 is met with knight a2. My knight is just sitting on a2 chilling. That's kind of crazy, huh? Ooh, I did allow f4. This was unnecessary. It's okay, if I can start pushing the d pawn, maybe life will be good. My knight is just not a good piece. I feel like I really like disconnected my pawns. That was just the big mistake that I made. Now with the outside a pawn, I should be worse. Unless he like allows me knight b3 and d4. And then the go bishop c7, please. Allow me d4 check. No, it doesn't do it. Rose got too much aura. Um, the king gets a c6 in time. That's really unfortunate. I thought I was playing this game well too, so it's really unlucky, but you graduated from UCLA this year? Nice. How's like the education? Are you working right now? Did you do computer science? I'm gonna play Nibs though. Queen C2. Please play you. I'll play you at 100 subscribers. How about that? Or if you come to Poison Pawn this weekend, you can play me. I mean, I normally play viewers, but this I've been like these days I've actually been really trying to work on improving my own chess. So like I'm focusing a lot on serious matches right now. What do I do here? Is it like Rook D1 or? No, I've played this versus Shakith. I remember this exact position. This is theory. Is it like Queen G3? I don't remember how the line goes though. Data science, you didn't make the most of it. You were focused on chess for the most part. Isn't like better to study and work on books instead of playing a lot of Blitz? Yeah, I don't play Blitz like the whole day. I study. Like I work on calculation. I do other stuff. I play a lot of Blitz, but it really depends. Books are only one part of chess, I think. I don't even think it's really the most important part. That's probably my opinion. Like lots of people might disagree with that, but I genuinely think that if you're just reading something, you're not actively learning. That's not how learning works. It's called passive learning, and I don't think it's very good. It's good if you're tired. You have 50 plus books. That's good. Same. Y'all should start reading those books. Every time I start streaming, just pull up like a book and then boom, you got your like what is it? You're like hour and 30 minutes, 2 hours in chess study a day. Y'all are on break too, so I'm gonna castle here. I don't think Dachi's playing this position right. Yeah, I don't know. Books are interesting. I think they're good, but I really think that there's like a way to read them. If takes you wants to go rook takes d3. Kind of love that. Solving exercises. Yeah, I think that's really useful. I agree. I was watching Untold Chessmates yesterday on Netflix, like 2 days ago, and Hans said he did it for like 8 hours a day or something like that. I don't think anything is as important in chess than like compared to solving exercises. I think that's the most important part of chess, hands down. Because it forces you to think with your brain and you have to like make your own conclusions about the position. You're just playing Malloy? Nice. Blitz, right? What do you mean about Blitz? I was a bit inaccurate here. I shouldn't have allowed this. Okay, this is just like pawn mass versus pawn mass. It's actually crazy. Like, what are these pawns, bro? Do not get this position ever. I mean, what's like your goal in chess? Do you want to become GM? I am. Like, I'm my king. Just gonna put the bishop on e2. That's annoying. Ah, this is like a crazy pawn race. Like, what are these pawns, bro? What? Loki just like vibing. Oh no, I think I lose. Yeah, just kidding. It's a little bit slow too. Wait, what? Oh, he choked. FM or IM? About Hans playing for 8 hours a day? Yeah, he played 8 hours a day at Blitz. Yep. You had very hefty goals back when you were in college, so it's not working out. You might have to call it soon because it's holding you back in other areas of life. Yeah, I mean, I kind of feel the same way by myself. Like, I think you can definitely balance it for sure. Like, you're still pretty young. We're like around the same age, so if it's like if your goals are like work related or family related or something, I don't know. Like, those are probably like goals, I guess. In that case, you could cut it down, but I do think you can I do think the number one thing you should do is like, regardless of sweating about studying for like 5 hours every day, just play. Like, if you're making play and analyze your games, find where your mistakes are. Like, if you're losing, that's the number one thing you should do. It doesn't even matter about reading books or anything. Like, that's what I do. 'Cause if you're losing a lot, there's definitely something which is not going right. Um, that's really what you need to check. So just play. I still think it's good to keep the goals though, like personally, because sometimes you never know. Like, sometimes a miracle can happen. I was watching this documentary about like a guy in the Premier League who was like, I don't even know what he was doing. I think he was like arrested at 20 or something. He was just like working like a labor job, and then he somehow made it from like the eighth tier of like English football to the Premier League or something crazy. Okay, I should probably. Yeah, here's good. He has to go G3. It's forced. Then knight f5. That's what you're hoping for. Jamie Vardy? Yeah, Jamie Vardy. That's the guy. It kind of shows like sometimes things can work out. Never know. But realistically though, best thing I think is play. Like, the only thing I can say is like relate to my own experience. I'm not like where I want to be in chess or like in life. So I think, but one thing that did really work for me is playing a lot. Like, I played the most games this year since like 2013. Like, I've not played this much chess in literally since I was a little kid, and, like, I've hit my highest ratings in every field, like USCF, FIDE, chess.com. I mean, it's not, like, much, like, my peak is not way higher than it used to be, but it's a little bit higher, so maybe we keep going as well. Also, I'm playing these, like, pretty bad tournaments, like, these, like, not, like, bad tournaments, but they're, like, bad for, like, people on my level trying to improve because the expected value of the amount of games you have to win to actually gain rating is, like, pretty low. And we're still getting ratings, so at least something is working. Yeah, I think this is our last one against Dachi. He called his last game, so try to end on a win here. Dang. That's good. Any form of progression is worth celebrating? Yeah. I'm pretty strict with myself, though. Like, I care more about the quality of the game than the result, and I don't think I've been playing at a good quality recently, so knight b6, bishop b5. Yeah, as long as you're progressing, that's, like, the most, important thing. But also, this is one thing I've learned in chess, like, a lot of the times, even when you don't think you're making progress, you are. Like, I used to be in Australia for a bit, like, studying university there, and I've been working on chess since then, and it looked like nothing was really going my way until I started getting, like, wins against Magnus online, and then, like, I beat the GM, got some other, like, pretty good results, titled Thursday. Even then, it's not really, like, consistent, it happens, like, um, occasionally, but when it's there, so yeah, chess progress is really slow, but it's also really really rewarding because once you actually, like, get those wins, you know you work for it. Feel so too. You feel like US players always find a way to critique. I feel like us chess players always find a way to critique ourselves about the quality of our games no matter what. Absolutely. That's the most important thing for improvement. If you're happy with how you play, a lot of the time it's hard to improve. So, because the thing is, everyone's always making mistakes, right? No matter how good you are. I don't think there's really any exceptions to this rule. Even Magnus makes mistakes. Like, you look at his games and they're, like, insane. Like, most of the time, his game quality is really, really high, especially compared to most, but he definitely does have his days when he D5, why do you allow this? Dachi might be a little bit tilted. He doesn't normally blunder these. If he takes, I have rook b1. That's just game. Chauncey is playing right now. Yeah, that's like 18 games against Dachi. I'll probably call it there. We might look at an analysis of some of the games, but Chauncey was part of the camp, right? I feel like I've heard this name before. Close tight knit Houston group of friends. Okay, Ricky 1 is better for why? Why is Ricky 1 better? No. Bishop f4. A3. Queen e2. Bishop c2. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, don't spam Malloy. Don't. But yeah, Shashwat, if you're still there, like, I think the most important thing is just to keep going. Like, that's what I tell myself too. Because I was hoping I've been off for like a semester from college. I was hoping that I would be able to get a GM norm. Unfortunately, I haven't got one yet. I mean, I haven't really played in a tournament where it's possible, but Oh, okay, I made a mistake. Yeah, he goes G4 here, and I'm actually in trouble. Like, I just lose a piece, I think. I can sack, but no, it's not E6. There's like a what's the move here? Yeah, it's takes and then F5, something like this, right? No. Wait, what's the? Isn't this a line? B5, B5. Yeah. Oh, there's like an entire piece sacrifice line here. I'm gonna do on 100 subs. I'm gonna play anybody. Okay, how about that? You can play then. I'm like really tired right now. I just want to analyze these games. And then here we were clean. You're like 22 years old. Bro, Malloy, calm down. We'll play. I'm close. I'm close. You're not 1300 Blitz. You're 22? Yeah, I mean, we're the same age. Like, we're like around the same. So, I mean, what's your major goal? Bishop H4 is wrong. Oh, this game was just absolutely mental. Okay, I had to go rookie 1. Knight takes B7, and then I just have like a pawn army just pushing down the board. That's like actually insane. See, this is like it's like I'm playing Horde, honestly, with this pawn structure. I'm 22 also, yes. Getting old. And then here, this was just time pressure, so it's not really too important. Y'all are unk for real? Yeah, definitely. I'm supposed to go D takes C6 here and meet Queen G3 with E5. No. Queen takes G3. Okay, that's important to learn about that opening. Knowing when to go D takes C6 versus Knight. Y'all are unks for. Wait, how old are you, Hank? Actually, unk status. Grandpa's. Okay, I don't even have a kid yet. Chess is like the only like game or like sport where you'd be considered like really, really old at like the age of like 20. Actually insane how that works. Like, bro, I'm just trying to play a game. C5. What's so good about this? Bishop takes F6. No, he takes on D4. Oh. Queen D2. Yeah. This I was still pretty comfortable with, and then yeah, just allowed Knight D5. Imagine calling Victor Wembanyama. Exactly. I do think that the age thing is a little bit overblown in chess. I'll be totally honest. Like, I think you can improve at like any age, and you probably peak in your 30s. Like, I think 22 is a prime time improving age. We've seen time and time again in history people improve like in their 20s. So Hans is probably the greatest example of someone who's defied the logic for how being a top tier prodigy should work. Yeah, H5, H4, this would have been really nice. D5 and maybe knight D7. Yeah, F5 was a little bit like not good. Yeah, rook D1. Here I have no moves as black, so I'd have been cooked, but I couldn't find it. Instead, this was like good for me. With Hanji, was able to make it pro though, so it ended up being worth it for him. Yeah, you're right. You can improve, but spending a lot of time on chess takes away from other areas of life. I mean, I agree. Like, I mean, Hans is, of course, is not like the only pro player. He's like one of the players who actually makes like good money from chess. Most pro players don't. But for him, it's like it's very hard to say because yeah, it was worth it. But like the amount of adversity that he had to go through is like way more than like a lot of people have had to face in their entire lives. So I feel like it's really different, the comparison. But in terms of overall career, yeah, it definitely was. But that's like the thing about any major. That's isn't that like the thing about any sport though? Like, if you're playing in like I don't know soccer or something, and there's like 10 different tiers, but only like a few people make the actual tiers where you can make good money or make a full career out of it. Like for me, if I was to quit chess and become like an amateur player, I'd probably just do daily work and then just like play on the side for money. Because I love chess a lot. Like I really want to get better and beat more people. So I don't think I'd ever quit playing the game completely unless I mean I have before when I got really burnt out. But I do think there's always like a balance you can do. I mean, some people even work a career and then they come back to play chess, like Fidel. Like he used to work, Fidel Corrales. And then he came back to just play chess, teach, play. Okay, this is like really cool. Dachi was right here. That's like one of the really good things about chess that you can kind of fall back on teaching to some degree if playing doesn't work out. Because playing is pretty brutal. Like for me, I I tried traveling quite a lot recently. I was like traveling to like Washington, playing in Texas. When did I quit? I quit in 2023. That's when I quit. So it's 2023 to 2024. Like I was really burned out. I just reached IM. Like I was just going through a pretty tough time. I don't want to see the game anymore. And honestly, that was probably a good decision at that time. But what I did with that time wasn't a good decision. Here we're just a little bit better. And knight takes d4 is a big mistake. I don't know. I mean, I have like pretty big chess goals for myself, but yeah, once again, I think a lot of people do. At some point, I'm probably just gonna go to Europe and play like 5 or 6 tournaments in a row or something. I'd like to do that in America, but it's really hard because the tournaments are really scattered. Yeah, this game is so dumb. What am I even doing? See, I told you guys, the knight on e6 is good. It's a really good piece. It's just stuck there. He has no way to remove it. It like kind of fumbled this position a bit. I should have traded. If you go to the wrong ones, you'll end up playing a bunch of underrated 22 Asians. Yeah. I don't know what the right ones are or what the wrong ones are, but I think that's also like the risk you take, right? Oh, Bogdan Bilovil. This guy's pretty good. Find the right tournaments though. How do you do that, by the way? Do you just check the FIDE website or bro, please play? Bro, I told you 100 subscribers I'll play. Once I get to 100 subs, I'm gonna do a stream where I just play. Okay? Or you can play Poison Pawn this weekend and you can play me. Avoid Eastern Europe for starters. All right. If I play one game with you, I have to play one game with Vias, and I'm like about to end the stream. Eastern Europe is the closest to Asia. That's valid. Is it like easier to play in the other parts of Europe? I don't even, for me, it's not even about easy. I don't really care about how easy it is. I just want to play good players. Like, I really want to play in the Bundesliga, but I don't think my rating is high enough yet. So I'm trying to get GM. So fall is just going to win again. This is really bad for white. Knight takes b4 is coming. Oof. I'll probably end the stream after like very soon. But yeah, it was really fun playing. Thanks for everyone that tuned in. This is like the most amount of viewers I've ever gotten, so I should change my nationality to Tuvalu. Tuvalu? I don't know what Tuvalu is. You'd say Hungary is good? Or Spain or Portugal? I don't know if Hungary is. I haven't played in Hungary. I've heard it's pretty good though. What else is nobody really strong is playing right now? Yeah, that's probably the move. Spain, Portugal, Hungary. Oh yeah, also one thing that Hans said was just like play the best players that you can. That's like something that matters a lot as well, playing really good players. That's why I play online so much, because you have the opportunity to play really good players. And you guys should too, like Vias and Malloy. Just like try to get really good online. You can. He also cheated to do so. Yeah, he did cheat in a few online games, but I mean, I'm not gonna justify his cheating, but there's been like a lot of top players who cheated online before. It must be tough for you in the open tournaments in the US because you end up playing a lot of low raters, especially your rating. Yeah, that is true for sure. Like, it's pretty tough. But one thing about my style is I'm really good against low rated players, so I farm pretty easily. So it's actually easier for me compared to other people my level to play against low rated players. I'm glad I didn't play you. Yeah, that's true. The bad stretch you've had, you've only been playing weaker players. That might be the problem. If you play weaker players and you start tilting, you'll start losing a lot of rating. So you have to be like really, really cautious. Like I play in Houston, and playing in Houston, I only get to play against one grandmaster maybe, and then the rest is like 1900 FIDE, like 2130 USDF or some BS. It's like at that point, is it really even worth it? I don't know, right? You should be able to beat the weaker players, right, to get to the stronger players. I agree. I do. That's the mentality I use as well. I think that for the money, yeah. If you're unable to beat the low rated, you haven't earned the right to play up, right? Yeah. So you should definitely be able to beat the weaker players. If you're not beating them a lot of the time, you technically aren't playing at your level. But some people also just really, for some reason, struggle against weaker players, but do well against stronger players. Like only you would know the answer to that. I don't really know. It depends on the style. I know for myself personally, I'm much better against weaker players, just based on statistics. Why does Ruiz go? Ruiz goes for money. That's why he goes. He's not really too ambitious about his chess anymore. He's still a good player, but he mainly just wants to win like first place. But sometimes I take the first place away from him. So like the last two tournaments, that's my goal. My goal's partly money. But not really. I just want to like win. That's my goal. You've been doing great against high raters where the sample size isn't that high, so it might be a little fraudulent. Could be. Why did he drop out when he could have gotten second? Because he lost to me and he drew Walker. He was like really upset. He doesn't care about the money at that point. He just wants to leave. Yeah, I mean, improvement is really hard to say. Like, I've watched some interviews on it. I've watched like a lot of people talk about it. It seems like it's just very, very individual, especially at like a higher level. It's very abstract. Talk to people, that's really important as well. Like, you have to get different perspectives. Literally, some of the people who have given me the best chess advice are non-chess players, which is pretty funny. Moms give best advice, yes, that's true. All your friends tell you to quit chess? I mean, or not to take it that seriously? Do they play chess? I mean, I don't know, like, I feel like a non-chess player would not really understand the chess obsession. It's very hard to, like, explain it to them. There's, like, a certain I don't know, you have to, like, explain it a bit sometimes. I don't think personally, the way that I view it is I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't view quitting as the answer to anything. Like, I think unless you're quitting drugs or, like, you're quitting, like, something else, I don't really think that quitting is the answer. Who's Hank? He was one of my first ever YouTube viewers. They have a point because your social skills are ass. Those can always be worked on. I mean, I've struggled with that too. Like, even to start streaming, it wasn't easy. It's easier to just, like, not do it, I guess, but, I mean, I have a goal in mind. Like, I wanna interact with people. I wanna spread chess in the community. Like, most of my viewers are people that I know in person. Like, I know Peter His, I know Vyas. How did you work on that? I mean, I talk to people, like, I talk to non-players, I talk to chess players, I talk to a bunch of people. That's the thing. You gotta go? Good night. Good luck in the next tournament you play in, man. I mean, clearly you have friends, so you definitely have social skills. Probably more friends than me, so I don't really have that many. This endgame is really interesting. It's probably gonna be a draw. King D2? No, king takes A3. Shit, black's gonna win. I'm about to go Vias right after this game. You stayed up for this? Okay, I would play you, but then after like, I didn't play Malloy. Yeah, so I'll play you at a. I'm gonna do once I do my 100 streams. I'll play in multiple games. Okay. Because I didn't play Malloy. I like told him I wouldn't play. That's why. Like I don't want him to like know that I played you and not him. That's not really fair. But I'm gonna have a stream where I play like viewers, so don't worry about it. You seem like you have a lot of friends. I mean, things don't always look like things always aren't how they look on the surface, right? I feel like chess is pretty isolating in general. It's not really an activity where you get to interact with a lot of people. Please collab? That I'll have to think about. I haven't done a collab yet, so. If you didn't meet friends in orientation at college, you wouldn't have friends? No, I feel like you can still make friends. Like I've been to another continent before, like it was a little bit disorienting. I mean, your natural habitat is sitting in front of a chessboard, for sure. I mean, it's the same way for me, right? Like, I don't think so. I think it just takes practice. I mean, your brother's like probably the exact opposite of you then, huh? Like he's really social. Not a comparison though, but it's pretty interesting. What about you, Vias? Do you have any friends who play chess? I mean, I've met like a lot of different people. I've met like some very high achievers. I've met some people who used to like be drug dealers. I've like some bars right there. You had no friends until chess. That's why chess is a good thing. You can meet a lot of new people from chess. It's definitely been. Oh, I've met a lot of people from chess, like a lot. Gives you a lot of perspective. You're in high school, right? You could play a sport. And you can now have Aliadi. My thumb was really bad. Knight takes F2. What the heck? Bro, what are these guys doing? Oh my gosh. My thumb was not very good. Chess players are easy to talk to. Yeah, because you're just talking about chess, right? Just like anything else, you find something in common to talk about. 96 is wild. This is like an example. This guy's like a very good player, Bogdan Bilovil, but online is like pretty mid. So it kind of shows the difference. I mean, today you played very well, thank you. Yeah, my next goal is 3100 Blitz. I'm only playing on trackpad. I don't know if maybe it'd be like a 20 30 point difference if I played on a mouse. I'm not sure. It's hard to tell. White's probably gonna win this game now. He's gonna put his pawn on F3. How are you 900 Blitz? Brother got 3100 on trackpad. Yeah, Shakith is insane. Guys, I'm not playing today. Okay. I'll play y'all. I'll have a dedicated stream where I play you guys. Okay, how about this? If you can beat me over the board in a tournament game, then I'll play you all you want. You have to beat me over the board in a tournament game. When? Once I get 100 subscribers, and we're pretty close, so. Nah, you don't trust yourself? Bro, okay, then wait until I have the stream. You don't think you can do it, Malloy? He's only an IM. So, your game against War Rooter, right? Did that traumatize you? How is White gonna win this game? That is absolutely criminal. I mean, like Black is an IM in this game, and he just missed a free queen. So queen takes h6 is just GG. What? Oh my gosh, these guys are making it so much harder than it needs to be. No, White still got it though, for sure. Wait, why is this actually like a challenge? Knight f5. Oh my gosh. Knight takes d4. Oh, Bogdan Bilovil, he's still trying. Respect. Wait, what? Oh my gosh. Oh my god. There's no way that Black won this game. There's no way Black won. Nah, I'd be livid if I was White. This would definitely be a mouse breaker for sure. He had queen h6. Yeah. White had a lot of moves. See, guys, this is like 2800 chess right here. I'm telling you, you guys can get here. 2800 Blitz. That's a top game on the site right now. And that's how they're playing. Obviously, they're still really good players, but like that was like a pretty bad game. These guys have been around the chess scene forever. Mr. Pennings, Daniel He, wow. I didn't even know he still played chess. One of the OGs from Washington. All right, this is for real the last game that I'm watching. Bro, Vyas, you gotta study chess. I need to see you perform better at your next tournament. You played like pretty decently last tournament, right? You played in the Chess Master tournament. Chauncey won. That's the guy you're talking about. Performance in 1950. That's good. Keep working at it, bro. Maybe I should run a camp like this. Try to make like my own camp. Would you come if I made a camp? Thought about running a chess camp. Yes? Yeah. I should do one. That's definitely a thought for the future, but I used to work at Texas Chess Center. I'm not really working on my own. Possibly, I might get some help as well for the first one. It'll take a bit of effort though, so I'm not really sure how to organize it. I don't have like a place. I'd have to rent it out. Okay, let's see. Vyas, you drew against Matthew Yang. You drew against Nathan Wang. I do not know who he is. I've never seen him. You lost to Chloe. You beat Juan Caridad. Not sure who he is either. Manish Karupa Palani. Some of these players I've never just heard of before. Wow. Bro, ask me all of these questions when I do my subscriber stream. You can ask me any question. I'm hoping that Houston gets another Grandmaster soon, though. Like, there's not been too many really good players to come out of Houston. And knight takes e6 is a threat. F5. Okay, Sunny Chess. I've played against Sunny Chess a few times. What's my record against him? What is my record versus Sunny Chess? Why does it not show? Have I not played him? Maybe it's 3-5. I have 5 and he has 3. I'm from Houston. I'm not from Dallas. I play in Dallas though. You, Chauncey, Arjun, and Malloy? Yeah. All right. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. This is I'm gonna have to go now. Once again, it's always a pleasure. Hit like, what's our Blitz rating at right now? 3014. Solid rating. So just keep grinding, keep improving. Good night. I'll see y'all later. And Shashwath, don't quit chess. Like, even if you like cut it down a little bit, still keep it going. I think that's always a good idea. All right. See you guys next time. Hopefully, I don't know when my next stream will be, but once I get to 100 subscribers, we're definitely going to be doing there's going to be a lot happening there. All right. Peace.